So hello guys, welcome to episode 14 of our FC24 player career mode here on the channel. If you didn't watch the last episode, you're going to see one of the best headers from the outside of the box you've ever seen. I know, header from outside the box. And a couple of more decent results. We did win away at Tranmere, we won away at MK Dons. Unfortunately, we ended the episode with a loss against Wimbledon, but we've got a chance to put that right pretty quickly against Colchester at home in this episode. Then we've got Swindon. Then we go away to Stockport. We have just invested in a top-end bike, you'll be glad to know, so that's improved the stamina a little bit. And if we have a quick look at the league table, we are level on points with the three teams above us, two of which are in the playoff spots in Salford and Walsall. So we're going to advance. As you can see on the top left, our manager favour has been going up and up and up recently, and we are in the starting lineup once again for this game against Colchester. In the midfield, Rowan close with us, and of course Ironside and Miller up front. We need to bounce back.
Now it is for real. The tactics and squad strengths have been analysed by committed fans and neutral observers to the nth degree. A confrontation that all football lovers will revel in.
Right then, objective-wise, we are going to go for making 4 interceptions. And yeah, we really need to bounce back. We ended the last episode on a bit of a downer, which is unfortunate because we have been playing well, but we are still very much in this playoff hunt. And I really fancy us to get in there. So Anderson into Sterry early doors. Hopefully another good performance from us today. Colchester, early corner for these guys. Can they get anything into the box? They can. It's played short. Goes out towards Greenwich. Back into Chilvers, edge of the box. Just maintaining his time. Goes into Mitchell now. Will Mitchell fancy a strike? He won't. He goes into Tavide, who gets a strike on it, but that's a cracking block from us. And Bottomley has maintained his place in the side. We have called into question this keeper, and to be fair, with good reason. It's into Hopper on the edge of the box. Now Chilvers, this is a positive start from Colchester as we launch into a tackle. It's into Tom Hopper. Richard Wood gets the block in, and then Bottomley makes the save. Are we going to get a book in here? We certainly are. We launched into that tackle, and we are on a tightrope early doors in this game. I thought we might be able to just nick that away. To be fair, nick it might be a bit understated. I thought we were going to clear it. And we tried to clear the player out as well, as Aluwu just about gets it away. McGeehan, and it's headed away well by Richard Wood. We've still not cleared this. Anderson, now Ironside, will go into us, and we can see George Miller, and we're going to try and play a little dink ball over the top for him. George Miller is 1-on-1 and should score. It's a good save from Smith, but that were a lovely ball from us. As Anderson goes back into us, we go back into Miller again. This time sets it up for Ironside, and this time there's no mistake. It's Doncaster Rovers 1, George Miller 0, and maybe we just needed that tackle. Maybe it made us feel a little better, but that were a lovely ball over the top for Miller. And then Ironside was never going to miss that one. To be fair, this pass from Miller is absolutely delightful. And then right-footed, keeper no chance, side netting. Doncaster 1, Colchester 0. Sterry goes back into Rowe, comes to us on the edge of the box. We were thinking about trying to just curl that, as Miller has a chance to strike. It goes into Tommy Rowe. Will he fancy giving this to us? Ironside, he does give it to us now. It's struck on the edge of the box. It comes back to us straight away. Now we're looking for a pass. We can see a pass to Sterry into Miller. Goes back to us. We're going to just keep tapping this around as close strikes it. Smith punches it away, but it is all Doncaster early doors in this game. We've got Tavide marking us. We're going to make the run to the back stick as we normally do, as it comes back out to Anderson. Plays a lovely ball into Miller. Tries to find us. We didn't ask for that. And now we've got some defending to do as we just shrug into Hopper, who does manage to maintain possession, and Tavide will come clear and play a woeful ball, and he just keeps it in. Miller, it's a lovely little passing from us, close. We are to his left-hand side. If he fancies giving it us, which he does, we're going to strike it. It's over the bar. It comes up at the top right, just over, and I think it were a little bit worse than that. It opened up for us to be. Look at the pass. Look at the pass to the left-hand side of us. The manager's not happy. Maybe thinking we're getting a bit big for our boots, possibly. But yeah, there were an obvious pass there, but we went for glory. 31 minutes gone. Playing it well around the edge of our box here. Tavide and McGeehan. We're going to try and cut that off as he plays it to the right-hand side, and Fervier back into McGeehan. Defending to be done here, and he strikes the post. And that is one hell of an effort from the Colchester man. Anderson possibly get it down the line here. He doesn't. He loses possession. That's a big mistake from the centre-half. Now McGeehan, it's into Reed. Reed's going to strike it, and that is a big, big mistake from our centre-half, giving them possession. And yeah, Colchester back into this game. Let's have a little look at what happens. So Anderson gives it away. We think he's going to shoot. He doesn't. He gives it into Reed. Touch with his right foot. Strike with his left. Bottomley, no chance. Colchester 1. Doncaster 1. Have the ball down our right hand side. Sterry goes back into close. That is one hell of a tackle. Goes into Ironside. I thought that was a foul on the edge of the box. Ironside will lose a possession. We are still pressing here with Sterry, trying to just maintain the press, put Colchester in a little bit of bother. Are we going to be able to win the ball back here? It doesn't look like we are. In fact, it looks like they're doing more like Strictly Come Dancing than out. And it's going to be a draw at half-time, 1-1. Plenty of time in this second half to win this game. Colchester really will come forward because Chilvers has played it through to Hopper. And Tom Hopper has made it Colchester 2, Doncaster 1. And it's head in hands moments because we've been in control of this game. And he's very much enjoyed that, has Tom Hopper. But my goodness, what is going wrong here? We're trying a few more tricks and flicks. Some of our players, maybe we think we're a little bit better than we are. As you can see, we're in the middle there, and it's played through. Bottomley's never going to save it. And we have now got a mountain to climb at the Keepmoat. Close, goes into Sterry, back into Close. Ironside's down the right-hand side. There's options here. Ironside comes back towards edge of the box. And it's going to be a goal for us. It's a lovely ball from Joe Ironside. But we took it down well. We didn't snatch at the chance. And that is a great finish into the top left-hand corner. We're back in this game, people, because that's a lovely ball from Ironside. We just drifted in. It was Frank Lampard-esque. Right-footed, top left-hand corner. It's Colchester 2, Doncaster 2. Back in it. Chilvers into Hopper. Straight away, Colchester come back. And it's played right to Furvier. It's crossed into the box. And Alu will whack it clear. Can Joe Ironside get ahead on this? He certainly can. We need to keep possession, which we do, giving it into Ben Close. Now Ironside, now Miller. We're just going to take a little step back. There's a pass to the left-hand side, and here come Doncaster again. Rowe into Maxwell. Maxwell down the left, into Tommy Rowe. Comes into Ironside. It's played into Close, and that should have possibly been 3-2 as it's white long, but we should win that, and we do. It's into Miller. Thought Miller might choose to go back to us. He does, but we're crowded out. We didn't have much of an option there. And Colchester will clear. Aluu's got to win that, and win it he does. It's not the best first touch from us, but we knock it out to Sterry, who takes it past their winger like he's not even there. We're just going to once again just sit on the edge of the box. Sterry's got an option into Close here. Close goes into Ironside. Ironside goes into us. We can see Tommy Rowe. Oh, and what a save from Smith. And that could have quite easily been 3-2. Hopper's coming off. We're at the back stick once again. It's whipped in. Near post. Headed away by Reed. We're going to shout for it. It's crossed back in towards us. And unfortunately, we can't get a header on that. But we're on an 8.5 and with 15 minutes to go, looks like there's only one team going to win this. Taking a few touches, taking the time. It falls to the edge of the box. It's opened up. We've parted like the Red Sea there. And we do manage to get the header away. But my goodness, we parted like the Red Sea. It were ridiculous, the amount of space that he got to take that strike on. As Mitchell now's got some attacking to do down this side. It's back. Maxwell faces him up. He crosses it in. And Bottomley does manage to collect it. 10 minutes to go. We switch play, and what a switch of play it is into Maxwell. Maxwell goes into Tommy Rowe. Now George Miller. We're on the edge of the box once again. Is he going to choose to go back into Maxwell? He certainly is. Look at Rowe on edge of box as well. We're queuing up. Ironside strikes it, and somehow it turns its way in. Smith can't stop it. And it's Doncaster 3, Colchester United 2. And that, ladies and gents, might be that. What a comeback this has been from Doncaster Rovers. Let's just have a little look at this. It's Maxwell down the left-hand side. Miller plays it into Ironside. He strikes it. Oh dear, goalkeeper. Your name's not Bottomley, is it? Because it's Doncaster 3, Colchester 2. Play back to his keeper who clears it. We win the header and Doncaster win. It's 3-2 and that is a great way to start the episode. Action-packed game. And, of course, we have got that goal as well, which is a massive, massive bonus for us. We will get to put on another skill point. We've been putting on a few more in recent episodes. Of performances have improved. And to be fair, that was Frank Lampard-esque. It was an 8.7 rating. We didn't get an assist. We did get the goal. We played 92 minutes. And we will have a look at the pass completion of those 23. Let's just have a quick look on the performance stats. We got a pass accuracy of 100%. We never gave the ball away. On to the next one. Well, if we get another performance like that last game, there's going to be a lot of happy fans here at the Keep Moat. We did put the skill point on long shots since we scored. I thought it made sense to do that. But can we make it 2 wins from 2? And of course, the Swindon Town team contains Charlie Austin. So the experienced striker, I believe he caused us some problems at the start of the season. But we are a very different team now to what we were then. But Swindon do come forward through Young. Young goes back to Khan. Defending to be done here. McEachran now into Young. We're just keeping a tab on Charlie Austin. It's back into Khan. He seems to be trying to dictate things. Playing probably our opposite number in this Swindon team. Maxwell does very well. And Swindon will have a corner. We are marking Charlie Austin in the middle as it's whipped in towards Charlie Austin. We do manage to rise above him, but he's still there. Aluwu actually gets a touch on it, and then we will bring this away. We haven't actually got an option on, so we're going to go back and go back in style into Long. 10 minutes gone. Swindon come forward again. McEachran down the left-hand side to Genzina. There's options in the box here, one of which is Charlie Austin. It's Austin who now drags himself out into Kinsella. Kinsella skips past us, to be fair. It's into McEachran, now Young. We're back defending as well. It's into Khan now. More defending to be done. Khan still on the edge of the box. Can Alu get the ball off him? We tried to help him out. Back to Kinsella now. Charlie Austin. Thought he was going to strike. That didn't. Kinsella back into McEachran. And we defend very, very well. 37 minutes on the clock. There's not been a lot of clear cut opportunities so far, as you can see on the top left. Backing that up by Opta. Rowe goes into us. We've got options here. I'm hoping we have. I'm trying to see the one to my right hand side, and Sterry. Sterry goes back into us. I'm going to play it into Rowe. Tommy Rowe into Joe Ironside. There's an option to go back to us if he chooses to. He decides not to. He skips past the defender. He may even get a strike off here. And it's a good save from Mahoney. And still 0-0. And that will bring to the end the first half. But Joe Ironside making the keeper work for it. And to be fair, a very, very even half. Doncaster 0, Swindon 0. Ironside in to Rowe, then Miller. He's got an option to his right hand side, and Ben Close. We're behind as well. Sterry. Is he going to choose to use us? We've got options here. Tommy. Oh, he should have left that to us, but he didn't, and he's got it back. To be fair, Joe Ironside now in the box, strikes it. Mahoney. But oh my word, if that had been left to us, we've got every chance of getting through on goal. But we do have a corner, which Tommy Rowe will chuck into the box. It's cleared away well by Godwin Malief. Now Long into Anderson, goes back into us. We go down the right-hand side. We'll put a cross in if we can, but it will be a corner. Charlie Austin marking us in the Swindon boxes. It's crossed in well. Anderson, Aluwu, oh, and Mahoney will clear it again. Ben Close, it's another corner to Doncaster Rovers. Are we going to manage to capitalise on this pressure? It's Godwin Malief away again. This time Long brings it down. Back into Close. Miller. Close again. Goes back to Aluwu. Then to us. We can see Ironside. That's a lovely ball into him. And it's just wide from Joe Ironside. Not up to his recent form. Simple pass. And it's just wide. Keeper, absolutely no chance if that's on target. Young, edge of the box for Swindon. It's a good tackle from Bailey. We don't quite manage to get it away just yet. Bailey's still fighting for it. Does exceptionally well, and now we can break away. Miller goes into Close, goes into us. We can see Tommy Rowe. Is there going to be opportunities here as Ironside plays it back into us? There's a pass down the left-hand side to Maxwell, and that is a beautiful ball. Maxwell, what can he do with this? Down the left-hand side. We're on the edge of the box, and it's going to be yet another corner for Doncaster as Charlie Austin is replaced. That means we're going to have somebody different marking us from this set piece. Are we going to be able to possibly get on this? We don't. It's headed towards the edge of the box. If Anderson can bring this down to us, which he can, we strike it, and it's blocked well by Swindon. Hepburn Murphy for Swindon. Coming forward again. Young goes into Hepburn Murphy. It's a good tackle from Bailey. Now Young again. We get stuck in there as well. Win the ball. 7.7 rating. It goes into Ironside. Can we? Can we possibly get a winner here? As we can see George Miller. Oh, we try the little dink over the top. And we don't quite manage to get it away. And now Swindon will come forward again through Khan. Into Kinsella. Kinsella. We just about managed to get the ball into Maxwell. 5 minutes to go. Swindon come forward again. Khan. Can they nick a winner here at the Keepmoat? Khan turning left and right. We tried to get a tackle in, but we can't. Kinsella goes into Hepburn Murphy, who's been a live wire since he's come on. And now it goes into Ben Close. Is he going to be able to get a pass into George Miller here? We just peel off to the left. And we give the ball away. And here's Hepburn Murphy again. This time Bailey picks it up. And now we've got it. And we're going to come forward. Try and play it to the left-hand side of Maxwell. We'll ask for it again. In comes Ironside. It's sort of bypassing us a little bit. But Miller will go into Ironside. He's got a few players around him though. And that is going to be a frustrating afternoon at the Keepmoat. It must be said, that was a very, very difficult day's work for this Doncaster Rovers side. We didn't get beat. So I suppose if you can't win it, don't lose it. But yeah, very, very tough opponents. And we didn't have an inch really. As you can see, 7.7 from us. Not a bad rating. Again, 30 passes completed with a 93% accuracy and 92 minutes played. So one more game and it's Stockport away. Right then, Stockport away. Can we finish this episode with a win? We're going to go for recover the ball because we're, like I said, pretty good at that at this moment in time. But Stockport, big club, of course, bit of a history. You go past it very much on the train on the way to Manchester from Sheffield. In fact, the last time I was on the train to Manchester from Sheffield, I was on the train with a load of Donny Rovers fans who were going to Stockport that day. Fun fact for you. So Anderson plays it away. Let's hope we can send them same fans home happy today. We pick up the ball deep in his own half. We play it to the left-hand side and Tommy Rowe. Now Ironside. There's options here. That's a good ball. Back into Tommy Rowe. Back out to Ironside. Good combination play here. Ironside crosses the ball and Horsfall gets the blocking. Ironside goes back to us. Edge of the box. We take a little touch. Can we slip through George Miller? We certainly do. And George Miller gets the goal. And it's Stockport County, the league leaders 0. Doncaster Rovers 1. It didn't quite go all the way through this pass. The defender actually got a foot on it. But Miller did well. Little drag back. Keeper possibly a little bit disappointed. Are we bothered? Absolutely not. Stockport 0. Doncaster 1. Here comes Wootton for Stockport. Collar. In to Nick Powell. Nick Powell playing in League 2. I didn't know that. Nick Powell, it's a lovely ball through to Paddy Madden, to be fair. And Anderson makes a great block. We get the follow-up one. It's Powell again. Shifting it left and right. We know he can strike him into Sarcevic. Now Collar. Alulu does very well. And it's a nod away to Ironside. And we will come away. But it's all Stockport at this moment in time. Goes back into us. Back into Ben Close. We can work it down this right-hand side. Sterry. We've peeled away nicely, edge of the box. Sterry chooses not to use us, goes into Close. Close cuts back. Sterry's behind him if he chooses to use him. Here are we. Can we find a gap? We can't. It goes back out to Close. 6.5 we're on here. It's back into Sterry. That's a lovely little ball inside. And Sterry possibly could have gone across goal there. This partnership, or this little triangle on the right-hand side of Close, Sterry and us, doesn't half work well, you know. 34 minutes gone. Stockport 0, Doncaster 1. Close goes into Miller now. Tommy Rowe. Back into Ben Close. It's a little bit luckier. It goes into Ironside, but here's George Miller. Will Miller get a pass across? He certainly will. It's into Ben Close. Headed away well by Byrne. We're going to have to try and pick this up, which we certainly do. Take a little bit of a clever touch. We try and play a beautiful ball to the right-hand side, and Sterry. We are playing some of his best football, I think, of the season in this game. As it's back to Ben Close. Miller, lovely back heel. Ben Close. Miller again. Is somebody going to strike it? Miller trying to get through. Torre clears away into Nick Powell, but my word, we look very, very good here at Stockport this afternoon as Madden plays into Sarcevic. Now Nick Powell. Defending to be done here. Starcevic again. It goes to Powell on the edge of the box. And that is one hell of a finish from a player who's played at a much higher level than what he's doing at the moment. We even went in for the slide tackle We saw it coming. Let's have a little look at this because I think this is going to be a cracking goal. We get out to him. We launch in. He just gets there. And that, to be fair, we've criticised Bottomley, but no keeper in the world's going to stop that. We may even pick up a booking for this. Let's just have a look as we restart. Have we picked up a booking? I don't think we have, but wow, what a finish from Nick Powell. Stockport 1, Doncaster 1. And that will be it. Half-time, Stockport 1, table topping Stockport, it must be said. We've put in a very, very good performance there. We're just probably saying to Bottomley, we know what you could do with that kid. But we come off at half-time. We're only on a 6.6, but we have played rather well onto the second half. Stockport early in the second half. Wootton. Aluwu heads away well. We get a touch on it as well. However, it's back with Collar now. We've got Madden to mark. There's a few of them on the edge of our box, one of which is Wootton, then Sarcevic. We know they can strike it from range, especially Nick Powell. It's back into Collar. Down the left-hand side, more defending to do as we just trot back into the middle a little bit. There's an opportunity to get a foot in there, and get a foot in we do. What a tackle that is. And we are going to win the second one as well. And we are not wanting to lose this today as we go into Ironside, but that is a proper tackle. On the edge of his box, and now Maxwell will bring it away with Ironside. Back into Maxwell. Is there opportunities here? We're going to presume that Sterry's to the right because he normally is. Now close, and that was unfortunate. If that had gone through, that might have been as in, but 53 minutes gone. I'm loving them sort of tackles. Still Noyle. Powell. Nick Powell is playing brilliant here. Wootton, edge of the box, goes into Sarcevic. And Sarcevic gets Stockport second, and my player in the middle, Ed West, going ballistic in the middle of the box. To be fair, they've had two chances, two very good chances. Well, they've had two chances, two half chances. I mean, he stuck this away lovely. Let's have a little look at this. It's played into him, left foot, right foot. It's quick thinking, quick feet more than anything. Two chances, two goals for Stockport. And here they come again, Stockport. Noyle down our left-hand side into Collar. There's a couple on the edge of the box again, and I'm getting a bit weary of these guys here because Noyle again, left-hand side of our box. It's all Stockport in this second half. They're showing us what it's like to be at top of the table side as Wootton tries to get past us, but we do manage to nip in, and we're going to continue as run on. And if we can get a runner here, which we have in Tommy Rowe, that will lovely football. I'd actually go on the record and say this is probably my best performance in midfield all round. As it's on the edge of the box now, Noyle manages to win it, and we do give the ball away once again as Ironside gives away a throw-in. Ironside goes into Miller. Miller into Ironside again. Tommy Rowe goes into Ben Close. Wow, what a pass, right. We've seen a little pass into George Miller, and this could be an opportunity to go at Stockport once again. Sterry, edge of the box. Ben Close going across to him. Close is there, possibly not the best ball in the world, but we will win a corner, which we will be on the back stick for, of course. It crossed in towards the near post, headed away well by Crossdale. Anderson plays it out towards Close. Little pass back to Anderson. Will Anderson strike it? He certainly will. Smith will get a touch to it. Rowe will then cross it. It's going to come to us. We try to win the header, and then Wootton gets a foot on it. And Stockport clear it. 15 minutes to find an equaliser. Play a lovely ball out to Sterry. Right, can we build here? Ben Close, lovely back heel. Straight away, we go into Ironside. It's good, positive football. It's into Tommy Rowe. There is George Miller, right-hand side of the box. Takes a touch inside. George Miller gets the goal. What a player that guy is. Ironside and Miller. I'm just enjoying watching these two at time. He took it onto his left foot. I thought the chance had gone, to be fair to him, but let's have a little look at this. He cuts inside beautifully. I thought the defender had got him. He slams it past the goalkeeper. It's Stockport 2, Doncaster 2. Could we win it? And we take control in midfield and play a beautiful... Oh, I thought we were onside. We got on the half turn. We turned Nick Powell, I think it was. And then I thought we were going to be able to play him in, but with 5 minutes to go, as we look to win that header, which we don't, Wootton will, but Wood will play it into us. We just play a little simple pass in to Ben Close, and there is George Miller. And there's opportunities here. We're going to just drift forward. I was considering going on a really charging run there. Miller goes into us. We can see Ironside. And Ironside's got a chance. And Ironside scores. It's Stockport 2. It's Doncaster 3. And oh my words. It wasn't the best ball. I hold my hand up. It wasn't the best ball in the world. But Joe Ironside made it work. Bottomley's absolutely loving life in the other goal. Celebrating with the Doncaster fans. But let's have a little look at this because it comes into us. We see the pass. We don't quite make it work. I think it's Noyle who makes the mistake. And then Ironside slams it home, left-footed. Stockport County 2. Doncaster 3. 90 minutes on the clock, and it's a bit of a miscontrol from Horsfall at the back for Stockport. Defending to be done. It's everyone back now for Doncaster Rovers as it ticks towards 92 minutes. Stockport have got to get this forward quickly. Noyle down our left-hand side. Goes into Powell. Powell back to Noyle. The whistles are ringing from the Doncaster support in the away end as it's crossed into the box. And Wootton strikes into the side netting, and Doncaster win away at Stockport. And what a performance that is. That could be one of the performances of the season. I think from our point of view individually as well, I think that is a massive, massive performance from us. And you can see the smiles at full time from the Doncaster Rovers players. That meant something. We applaud the away support, and it is an 8.2 for us. We played 28 passes at a pass accuracy of 84%. Made 3 tackles. There was no assists, but that don't matter because that is another win. And are we now in the playoffs? And the answer to that question is yes. We are now 6th in the table on 56 points. We're actually 3 points clear of Walsall in 8th. But just to bring up the spreadsheet, as we always do, we've had another very much decent episode there. 8.7, 7.7 and 8.2. We are doing really well at this moment in time. We're in a rich vein of form, and that form is being shown because, as you can see here, we are player of the month. We've got to say it is about the team because we are a team player at the end of the day. But then we've also got a little highlight on the agent market. Now, I'm wondering, remember, we had 4 teams interested in us. We've now got 5. So we've got the Turkish side. We've got Radomiak in Poland. We've got Bundesliga in Blau-Weiss. Aberdeen up in Scotland, and the 5th one is Ulsan Hyundai. We could go and play for Hyundai. They've got a tiger on the front of the badge. I know very little about them. K-League 1, is that the top Korean league? I'm guessing it is. Is to be comfortable in and out of possession. And to be fair, we'd have to get another, 20 one-on-one, so I don't think that's an option. Really, the realistic options at this moment in time, we can go to Aberdeen. We can go to Blau-Weiss. Poland, we may just have to up us tackling a little bit. And Turkey, we can go there. So we've got a lot of options for the second bit in our career. But what have we got in the next episode? Let's have a little look at that. Calendar-wise, we are away to Bradford very quickly on Tuesday night. Then we're at home to Forest Green and then Mansfield. We can't have many games left, I wouldn't think now. Got about 10 games left. So we've got about another 3 or 4 episodes to go before the end of the season, and who knows, we could be in the playoff picture. I hope you've enjoyed that one. Please like and subscribe, and I shall see you on the next one. Ta-ra!